Vivo X21
हाय फ्रेंड्स, इट्स मी विवेक कुमार नो आर वाचिंग गैजेट मास्टर 99। फ्रेंड्स, आज हम आपको Vivo X21 का अनबॉक्सिंग और रिव्यू दिखाएंगे और ये कॉपीराइट कंटेंट है। तो चलिए फ्रेंड्स, वीडियो शुरू करते हैं।
X21屏幕指纹手机 AI 智慧拍照。
Hi everyone, this is D3Z and today I will unbox the new Vivo X21. The box is so usual. It contains the essential stuff from the cable to the charger to the opening pin, except the case. The case is the new thing in this box. So Vivo X20 is 6.3 inch phone, 1080 by 2280 pixel, runs Android 8.1. Under the hood is Snapdragon 660 coupled with 6 gigs of RAM. Powering all of this 32,000 mAh battery with 128 gigs internal memory and expandable with microSD up to 256 gigs. Keep in mind that this is a mid-end phone that cost 800 Singaporean dollar, which equivalent to $600 US. Raising the phone to your face and you will be welcomed with a glorious borderless bezel-less phone that have an ugly notch just like the iPhone X. The notch contains the speaker and the front-facing camera. The headphone jack is located on the top left corner of the phone, which is a very nice feature nowadays. On the right corner of the phone you will get the volume rockers and the power button. Although the high price, this comes with micro USB instead of Type-C. The SIM tray is located on the bottom left corner of the phone. It is a hybrid type. The dual camera setup is extruded outside from the surface of the phone, just like the iPhone X exactly, even the location is the same. You can see in this clip that the phone is not stable on the surfaces and it wobbles a little bit if you touch it from one side, while the other side is not so much, but this is not a big deal breaker. The back of the phone is a glassy surface with no fingerprint sensor because it's under the display. Vivo is the first Android phone company that implements such a technology into a commercial phone. The problem is this technology is not ready for prime use. This clip shows how I struggle to set up just one finger. You have to put your finger in a specific way just to make the reader read your fingerprint correctly. The best thing in this phone is the audio quality. It is even better than my Galaxy Note 8, and the customization the setting in this phone for your audio quality is superb. Also, the audio quality from the speaker is great. The screen color reproduction is great as well, but it was dragged by the low resolution of the screen. As for the camera, there is no optical or digital stabilization. It takes great shots on day, but a very bad shots on night. It records 4K 30 frames per second videos. And the UI is exactly like the iPhone UI. Yeah, they just copy it. Speaking of the UI, it's called FunTouch OS. It heavily inspired from the iPhone UI. The notification is handled the same way as the iPhone, and swiping up from the bottom of the phone will show up the control panel. Swiping from the top from anywhere will show us the notification panel, and the control panel is customizable unlike the iPhone. Another thing they took from the iPhone is the gesture control. Yes, you can remove the old control bar and use only the gestures. So back is swiping up from the left corner, home is swiping up from the center, and control panel is swiping up from the right. Not done yet, swiping up from the center and hold will trigger background app. Last one is swiping right and left to quickly switch between apps. The battery will allow you to run the phone easily across the whole day. Yeah, I can get a 5 to 6 hour on screen time. The phone feels really premium in the hand. A well-built phone, but lacking the waterproof. Good in daylight photography, but very bad at night photography. The acceptable performance of the Snapdragon 660. An in-screen fingerprint sensor that reads 75 to 50% most of the time, and no wireless charging. Add to that the high price of the phone. It will be a very hard choice indeed, because the competition is tough. You can compare this phone with the OnePlus, the new OnePlus that is coming, that costs mostly the same, and even though you can compare it with the Galaxy S80, the old one, because that phone is still really good. Huawei and LG last year phones, still very good deals as well. So the only point for picking up the new Vivo X21 is the in-screen fingerprint reader, the fancy one. Yes, I don't know how Vivo is placing this phone. Is it the high-end or mid-end? Because it sits in between. Some of the point that it does really good, but there's some point that still lacks and needs improving this phone. Before I end this video, if you want something specific to show in my next video, just say in the comment section below. In the end, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.